Looking at the larger picture again, what do we have left to do on the low side? We still need to connect these latch lines from this left-hand side of each of our relays so that they will be able to bypass that upper NPN we've added when we apply positive voltage to the leg of those upper NPNs. We need to add those latch lines, as well as we need to connect a wire from our master reset button to the base resistors of each of the lower NPNs. Let's add in the master reset wiring first, then we'll pick up the latch wiring second. We have our lower normally open momentary button that we're using as our master reset in the context of the circuit. Its upper leg is connected to ground. Now we need to run wire the bottom right hand corner of it across the breadboard, stopping along the way to run a wire up to row that the base resistor of the lower NPNs are located. That piece of wire gets us across to this other breadboard. Then we need to run up to the base resistor of the bottom NPN, like that. This enables us to reset this circuit once we add our latch lines. Proceed over to the other two, doing the same procedure. We run a wire to get us over the power rail. Now we need to branch again. This row of the breadboard, we need a wire from here to the row in the breadboard that the base resistor for the lower NPN is located. A wire from here to here, like that. Moving along, we can finish running the master reset line to this final lower NPN. A piece of wire to get us over the power rail, and then off the end of that wire we need another piece from this row in the breadboard to that row in the breadboard, like that. Let's zoom out. We have our master reset line now. So when we push this, it should, once we've added our latch wires, this should be able to unlatch all of the relay circuits at the same time via these lower NPNs wired with these 10K pull-up resistors to their base, meaning that they are in a normally closed or normally conductive state. And then when we want to shut them off or pull them out of that normally closed state, we push the master reset button, which drags all of their bases to ground, effectively turning off all of the lower NPNs at one time. We can do a test to make sure that this master reset line is functioning the way we want it to. We'll add power to the breadboard and then test a little bit with our jumper wires. To perform this test, to verify that our master reset line is working the way we expect it to, we can take a jumper wire, connect one end of it to the base resistor of the upper NPN, connecting the other end of it into the positive VCC rail. The LED should come on. Then we do the same thing with two other pieces of jumper wire for the other two relay circuits. Take another jumper wire, connect it to the base resistor of the upper NPN of the second relay circuit, put it in the VCC line, and another piece of jumper wire into the slot with the base resistor of the upper NPN on the third relay circuit to VCC line. Now all of the LEDs should be on. This is mimicking a latched state where they're all on, and we should be able to push this master reset button and they should all go off. And they do. It works. Now we know that we have a way to unlatch all of the relay circuits at one time, indiscriminately, brute force. One button push unlatches all of them via dragging the base of each of these lower NPNs to ground, turning them off. We can remove these jumper wires and disconnect power from the board. That test was a success. Return to the schematic.